What's going on, everybody? It's time to experiment and see if I can find a replacement for the hub pouch. This is Lamar with MFinResearch, and today what I'm going to try to do is use this guy, the Alpaka Hub Pouch, and we're going to talk about it a little bit to see if it can replace the hub pouch. This has been my favorite pouch for a while. I've had videos on it, but I'm always looking to see if there's something better out there. And the reason why this time is because I've got the Gerber dime. I think I even have it in my pocket right now. Yep, I've had this in there for a while, but I honestly don't like it that much. I'm finding that I'd rather have this in there, and it won't fit in there with everything else that's in there. So I want to see if there's a solution that gives me everything I need from this and the compact carry and be able to carry what I want. So I found this on the Alpaka site and I picked it up a little while back, and I was checking out today and I noticed that they're on sale for $23. So if you're looking for a new pouch, let's see if this is one that you might want to consider. So let's go over this one. This is mine. It's been a while. I think it's the black X50. It's got the hook and loop on it. It's got my 3 Wakanda Forever Black Panther patches. The dimensions are 4.72 by 0.98 by 3.54. The reason why I got it mostly is because of the hub system. It uses fit lock magnets and all that good stuff. I clip it to my sweats or my pants or my belt or whatever I have on during the day. I could use it and clip it in a bag if I don't want to do that. I've clipped it on my sling. If you saw the Alpaka sling video, you saw how I clip it on there. It pretty much goes with me every single day. They also sell wall modules, so you can just hang it up on the wall and just grab it when you leave for the day. I haven't tried that yet, but that's what they have. Real quick, let's go over what's in here before we talk about the Metro pouch right here. So just in here in the front, I've just got a few cards in here. Like I said, I use it as my wallet. And inside, I've got the Big Eye Design pen. This is just my house key. I've got some tweezers that I just put in there, and I've got my Civivi Altus knife. On this side, I've got a sanitizing wipe, some lip balm on this side, my key fob, the magnet, and my Rovivon light in here. So all this goes in here. I would like to add this in there and maybe a few more cards. So you see this stuff right here, we're going to check it out and see what fits and what doesn't fit. And I've got Sandrock over there, keeping an eye on everything, making sure everything's good. I promise I'm going to finish that one of these days, but so far haven't been able to do it right now. So now I'm going to come right back and I'm going to just take everything that's in the hub pouch and load it in the Metro pouch and see where we are and see if we can add anything. Wait, before we do that, I guess we should probably talk about the Metro pouch before we get all excited and get into loading it up. It's 3.5 by 2.2 by 5.3, and that's in inches. It's about 0.7 liters, and it's about shy of 1/4 pound, so it's not too heavy. Right now, I think this was the 500D Cordura. As far as colors, right now what's available is it comes in the Echo Pack 400 in Army Olive, and it comes in bright orange. This one is just the black, like I said. It also comes in a RVX 20 hot pink, and if you really want the black, the one just like this, you can find that one on Amazon, but it's a little more. Normally they run about 40 bucks, but right now they're $23 on the outlet. So if you're looking at some other Alpaka stuff, it might be a good time to pick this up, add this to your cart, especially if you're trying to get the free shipping. It was designed to give you a little bit more space over something like the hub pouch, and it's also compatible with the hub system, and it's just a little bit more space. So this is exactly what I want to use it for. So now let's just go over it front to back. So in the front, it's pretty plain. It's just got one zipper area. They're all tape seal, AquaGuard zippers, so that's good. It'll keep you fairly weatherproof. You got that traditional Alpaca orange interior, and look at all that space in there. There's plenty of space in there, so that's a good thing. So the main zip is the same kind of zipper. It's a little sticky sometimes, but that's okay. So now on this side, you've got a couple slip pockets. They're not lined or anything. There's no elastic to them or anything. They're just that same internal material, so you can put some stuff in there. This spot in the center is open for storage too, and that's the good thing about these kind of 3/4 zip versus the clamshell design is you can kind of take advantage of the center a little easier. When you open it, it won't fall out. On this side, it's pretty much set up the same way as the hub pouch, and it's kind of hard to see in there. Let me get my flashlight and see if I can throw some space in there. So looking in here, there you go. So that's what it looks like. You've got a big slip pocket, you've got 2 elasticized loops, and then you've got the 1/2 pocket on right there. And that's just like this side right here. Pocket, elasticized loops, and then this pocket. So pretty much same setup. Let's talk about the back of this guy. So this is probably the most interesting part to me. You've got a couple different things you can do. That's where you connect the hub system at. I actually like the loop a little better, but since you've seen this for a while, it's kind of fraying a little bit, but I've had this for a year plus and I use it every day. So it's definitely got some wear and tear, and given the use, the price, the amount of wear and tear, it's held up well. I can't complain. And on the back, you've just got this. If you have a Hypalon loop on your backpack or some of those little loops on the shoulder straps, you can just put this on there, clip this there, wrap this around the shoulder strap, and it kind of sits in there like that. Real snug and secure, it doesn't go anywhere. So now that we've gone through this guy, let's load it up and I'll be right back, starting with everything that's in the hub pouch like I said before. All right, so now we've got everything in here. I just threw it in there. I didn't really make it organized or neat. I'm sure I could do that a little later. One thing I did notice is there's still a good bit of space in here, but as you use both sides, you start to fill it out and the space starts to compete. That's always the case. If both sides kind of bill it out like this, you might have more space, but I think we can even put some more stuff in here. So let's see. That's what I have this stuff here for, to see what we can add. So I think I'll throw my Zippo in there and I'm just putting it in the back. One thing to note is I put most of the stuff that was in my hub pouch actually fit on this side. So that's just a lot of space right there up. And we can even, if we want to, use this vertical space right here that we have and just throw it on top. I wouldn't do this and loading it out for real, but I just want to get a feel for how much space it holds. So I think that's good for in there. So let's just zip this guy up. I think we can. It's a little bit of work. And it does have double zippers. They are YKK, I believe. Yeah, they're YKK zippers. And then in here, instead of putting 3 cards, I'm just gonna throw my whole wallet in there. It's got 8 cards. It should fit okay. Well, I thought it would fit okay. It's this hook. So what we'll do is we'll take some of the cards out. And so we took the cards out. Now we have 8 cards. They're gonna slide right in there. And this sucker is fully packed out. I would never carry it like this packed out, but this is just kind of an extreme test to show you how much space you have. And these are some of the other things that I was gonna try, just if you have different configurations, some of the things you could put in here if you want to. So this is it again, loaded out. Let's get the hub pouch in there for comparison. So this is what they look like. And I'll also show them to you side by side empty. All right, now we've got them empty side by side. We're going to talk about how they stack up against each other. So some of the pros of the Metro pouch is the space. It had a ton of space. If you want to hold some stuff in a compact place with good space, decent protection, there's padding back here. This is the way to go. There's multiple attachments, so you have options. If you want to put it on your backpack, if you want to clip it inside your backpack, you have ways to do that. If you want to wear it, you can do that. You can wear it on your belt if you choose to. I did not like wearing it on my belt like the hub pouch. It's just too big once you have stuff in there, and it looked a little silly once you had it in there. This I can deal with because it kind of sits under my shirt just a little bit, sticking out probably about here, but that's fine. That was a little bit too much. And because it pops out a little bit, that looked a little weird too. And also you'll save money on not having to invest in the hub system if you don't want to. I think it's worth to have at least one if you've got some Alpaka pouches just to try it. But if you don't want to and you just want to try the Alpaka brand first off, this is a good way to go to start with. Padding on the back is pretty good. So that's some pretty solid padding back there to kind of protect. It's about as thick as if you remember the Alpaca sling video. About as thick as that sling. So now some of the cons, I've alluded to one of them a little bit. Because of this size, it does create bulk if you pack it out too much. It is a bigger footprint than something like this if you have it on your backpack or on wherever you're at. So that's something to keep in mind, especially if you're using the hub system. This footprint's larger than that, so something to be careful of. And also because of this design, while you can use this as storage, if I had my tweezers and they were down here at the bottom like that, and there's something else in there, you see they're almost lost down there. So that's something to keep in mind if you want to try to get stuff at the bottom. that's going to give you an issue. That's where the clamshell design kind of works out for you. If you pack this part way out, you notice that this barrier is shared. So as you pack out more on this side or this side, they kind of compete with space. One thing for some of you guys, and it might not make a difference for others, is there's no hook and loop. There's no opportunity to put any patches or anything like that on here. But looking on Alpaka's website lately, I've noticed that a lot of their hub pouches don't even have this. They're just plain like that. So maybe they're getting away from that, who knows. So now that we've talked about the Metro pouch and we've looked at how it sits, what it looks like, how it compares to the hub pouch, what I think about it, what are the pros, what are the cons, let's talk a little bit about where I think it's best suited. What I really think it's perfect for is if it's going on that backpack strap. It gives you the opportunity to access some of your items quickly without taking off the bag. So even when you have a quick access compartment on your backpack, you still have to take the bag off or sling it around to get to your stuff. But those basic things that you need, like your wallet, some gum, a piece of candy, your keys, your key fob, whatever, things like that, they can be right here on your bag without having to spin the bag around or anything like that. It also gives you the opportunity to keep an eye on your surroundings, and you don't have to really take your eyes off of what's going on to just go in your pouch real quick. You just go in and stick your hand in and get what you need to come out. We got a trip coming up in a little bit, and I plan on taking it on that. If you're looking on sale on Alpaka's website to look and see what other people are saying, I think pick it up. For 23 bucks, it's not bad. For 40 bucks, it's not bad. Definitely a good buy. I recommend it, especially if you're looking for something for quick access for your backpack. I don't think there's too many better options out there. Only thing I think it would be missing is if you want to hold your cell phone, but they have an option for that too. So check that out too. Spend some time on there. You might see something you like. So with that, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. MFinResearch, come out.